Hey, welcome back, you guys. Mr. By the Mile. As usual, thank you for being here. Just finished taking a shower. We're gonna jump right into the video here. Give you guys what you came for. Big shout out first to Riley, starting tomorrow. Today's the first, right? Tomorrow's the second. Congrats, bro. Bringing you on board. And recruit number 2 is gonna be starting very soon. As soon as his day is official, I will announce his name, give him a shout out, as well as Janet, your husband, it seems like, is going to be starting here soon. She's an old high school friend. Get ready to make bank. Tell him get ready to make bank, bro. So good news. Good news. So guess where I'm going tomorrow? Madras, Oregon. Back to Madras. I just delivered in Tacoma, Washington. It's just where I'm at right now, shutting down. I got to pick up tomorrow in Madras, picking up that lumber. At 1 p.m. is my appointment. I'm going to see if I can get there and pick up a little earlier. I hope. Should be all right. I just got to check here after this video. But guess where I'm taking it? You guessed it, Pella, Iowa. Every time I go to Madras, bam, Pella, Iowa. Even the first time too. That video I made the other week, 4,900 miles. Now granted, watch that video. I'll link in the description box below so that you can see how the miles worked out. But basically, right, over the span of 2 weeks, right, it was I would say, basically, well, that check, I brought home 2010. I brought home. That's net, not gross. Grossed 2550 something, 2552, something like that. So really good. And then the week before, right, it was only 1,800 miles, so I brought home like $500. So 2,000 plus another 5, $3,000. So it came out to a little over $3,000. So 1,600 a week, pretty much. Not bad. Now we're gonna get into the year to date. Oh shoot. The Leatherman Signal. I did a review on this, especially you dry van guys. You'll really like this thing. I'll link my review in the description box below. Now without further ado, here we go. So, okay. Keep in mind, 19 weeks, 3 days is what I'm talking about right now. At this point in time making this video, it is now 20 weeks, couple days. 25 days total off I have taken. Just short of 6 months. Exactly 6 months of me being at this company, okay? Actually hired on with this company as a driver, as an employee. August 24th was my first day of orientation. It was 7 days long. I became solo at this company September 2nd last year. So a total of 19 weeks, 3 days of me actually being behind this wheel, running, and 25 total days that I've taken off. When I look at the numbers, I kind of wish I took some more days off, but this really isn't bad. So here we go. The last check of 2020, okay, I grossed 17,465 with 36,077 miles, okay? Now, I totaled all this up last week, okay? Last week on what was it, last week on Friday. Just this past Friday, 3 days ago. Took me a second to think about that. Anyway, within those few weeks, I put on 10,000 more miles, 10,862 miles to be exact, okay? Now, obviously, the gross has started over, so I had to add them together, right? I had to add last year's gross so far to this year's gross so far, right? Of course. So now I have a grand total of 46,939 miles as of last, actually even a little bit before last Friday. Okay? Because this pay stub that I was looking at, the most recent one, was the last pay period ending last Monday. Okay? It's either last Monday or Tuesday when it actually ends. It's either the Monday or the Tuesday. So the one, that I just got paid out for. So, okay. So now the gross is 23,938. Less than 6 months. 19 weeks, 3 days, I've been able to gross 23,938 at this company. So that comes out about 5,039 per month. Now keep in mind, okay? Keep in mind, it hasn't been the most fruitful, and it's actually been a pretty darn good winter. Consider all the time that I've taken off, 25 days, right? Out of 19 and a half weeks of actually being behind the wheel. Not too bad. So actually, let me correct myself. It would have been, I figured out to be 21 weeks, but with the 25 days off, it becomes 19 weeks and a few days, 19 weeks, 3 days. So not bad. It comes out about 5,039 per month, 60,474 a year. Now, I'm gonna do way better than that, okay? By the time a full year at this company, by the time I close 1 year at this company, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to gross 75,000 for sure. Hopefully I can do 85. I mean, that's really pushing it. That's a stretch. But hey, maybe I can do it. A buddy of mine cleared 82, another one cleared 80, another cleared 78. So I mean, a lot of good drivers here, getting a lot of good miles, a lot of good loads. I'm gonna have to get a good list of videos for you to watch, right, in the description box below, so that you guys can click those and they'll always be there on every video. You can see them every time. But yeah, there's another good video I have talking about that. Right now my thoughts are everywhere. But yes, so comes out to roughly about 5,039 a month. Okay, now that's gonna get better. It's gonna get better. Now I'm gonna be staying out over the road. I'm taking home time one more time, okay? It's gonna be for like 5 days, so that me and my woman and I can go and pick out a house here in Ohio, see what we can find. There's a couple that we're looking at, and you know what? It's all thanks to this company that I'm at. I'm able to save some really good bank, man. This is good. So we'll see how all that turns out, but we're mainly just looking forward to having fun, looking at some houses, spending time with my sister and her husband and my niece and her boyfriend, and just gonna have a good time, man. So I got that home time coming up, which I'll actually put in today is the time to do it. So, oh, and if you're wondering, at this company, okay, you have to, if you live west of the I-35, you have to put in no less, okay, than 3 weeks in advance notice about getting home. If you live east of the I-35, 2 weeks. And you are required to be 2 weeks out on the road if you're east of the I-35, and you're required to be a minimum of 3 weeks out on the road if you're west of the I-35. That is the requirement, okay? So now that I'm living in Ohio, I only need to be out 2 weeks at a time. So that's cool. Anyway, so not bad at all, and it's gonna get better. Like I said, as soon as I take that home time, I'm staying out on the road. I'm staying out on the road probably about 4 months. The longest I've done so far is almost 2 months. You know, that's, you know, what I've been striving to do. There's been plenty of times where I've passed by the house, and now living in Ohio, I'll be passing by my house all the time once we buy it. You know, my sister's house, pass by it all the time. So, cool, right? So there's the numbers. You guys do with that what you will, and make the decision for yourself, right? Right now, being the way that I've been running, you know, I could definitely do better. Definitely. I could definitely do better. I've really learned how to use my onboard computer's time, you know, my HOS, you know, getting good at, because there's a certain amount of time they require for securement, you know, so I know how to strategize and utilize that clock to the fullest in my favor. So it's going good. If you wanted to go good for you too, I suggest that you send me an email. And if you guys are already here, again, don't clarify exactly where we're at. Just, you know, comment below and say how good it's going. And thank you guys, all of you, for your support on this channel. And as you all know, I talk about not only trucking, but men and women. And I talk about survival. You know, I talk about those 3 topics here on this channel. There's been some people that have been a little angry about that have gotten a little butthurt about that. And you know what? It's my channel. I'll do what I want. And that's all there is to it, my man. You can choose not to watch those videos if they bother you. Now, in the past, I've been a little bit arrogant in my videos, but that was only in response, and I was only speaking arrogantly to those negative people, okay? I've gotten to know a lot of people through my channel. I've gotten to know a lot of you, and have had the pleasure of hearing your stories and your success stories. And at some point, I'm gonna be sharing those stories as well. So that's coming soon too. Video's already way too long, man. 13 minutes, bro. 13 minutes. You guys want to take a look at this Loves, though? I didn't like it, man. It was already packed way too damn soon. Look at this guy's over here trying to back up, man. I got lucky. I had to go way across, way over there. There's another parking lot on the other side. And this is right by the port in Tacoma. It's like literally 2 miles away. Yeah, the Love's right here. Yeah, you guys know. Some of you know. And shout out to my buddy here. Man, I didn't even get your name, man. But we were basically talking on the CBs like, hey, driver, if you need a spot, come get it, man. I'm leaving. So he held it for me real quick. And I was stuck right there, man, because this guy was posted up where he wasn't supposed to be parked. And so I had to maneuver my truck and go back that way. And anyway, in I am, good to go. Anyways, you guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. Hit that bell so you get notifications when I come out with more videos. Thank you again for watching. All you truckers out there, you be safe. All you new guys and you veterans, you take care, stay safe. I'll see you on the road.